Today we're hitting up Tubi, yes, T-U-B-I, the streaming service that's completely free and somehow has a better catalog than half the stuff you're paying for. I'm not even joking. We've got 7 absolute bangers lined up that you need to watch immediately, and trust me, you're gonna wanna stick around because some of these are genuinely unhinged in the best possible way. So grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's dive into some cinematic chaos. First up, imagine if John Wick were a 70-year-old Finnish prospector who just wanted to dig holes and be left alone, but the universe said, no, here's an entire tank battalion of Nazis. This movie is not subtle. It does not know the meaning of the word subtle. It is 80% mud, 10% exploding landmines, and 100% pure, unadulterated rage. You know that feeling when you stub your toe and you want to destroy the sun? That is this main character's entire personality. He doesn't even speak for most of the film. He just grunts and refuses to die. It's glorious. The pacing? Relentless. It starts with a nice landscape shot. You think, oh, pretty nature documentary. And then bam, a pickaxe through the skull. The violence here is so creative, it's almost slapstick. But like if slapstick was invented by a psychopath. There is a scene involving underwater breathing that made me physically hold my breath until I almost passed out. I'm not even joking, I saw spots. It's gritty, it's dirty, and it creates this incredible tension where you're just waiting for the next impossible survival feat. It's a war movie that feels like a spaghetti western on steroids. You will cheer, you will wince, and you will definitely want to buy a dog after watching this. It is the definition of one-man army. Okay, shift gears, hard left turn. We're going to Los Angeles, but not the shiny La La Land version. We're talking the greasy 3 a.m. neon lit nightmare version. This next one, oh man, it features a performance that is so sweaty and uncomfortable that it makes me want to take a shower just talking about it. The protagonist is this gaunt, bug-eyed hustler who discovers he can make money filming car crashes and crime scenes, and he gets obsessed. It's not a horror movie, but it is terrifying. It's a satire of hustle culture gone wrong. You know those LinkedIn posts about grinding while others sleep? This guy is that, but with a camcorder and zero morals. The tension isn't about jump scares. It's about watching a human being slowly shed his humanity for a paycheck. Every time he smiles, a puppy dies somewhere, I swear. The cinematography is gorgeous, slick, dark, glossy, which makes the grime underneath feel even worse. It's like eating a beautiful apple and finding a worm, but the worm is also trying to negotiate a better salary. You will hate him, but you won't be able to look away. It is a masterclass in creepiness. Do you like westerns? Do you like hearing old men talk about corn chowder in a way that is weirdly charming? Good. Now, do you also like having your soul ripped out of your body and stomped on? Because that is what this movie does. It lures you in. It tricks you. It starts as this dusty, witty, men on a mission ride. You've got a sheriff, a deputy, a cowboy, and a dandy just walking through the desert bickering. It's almost cozy. The dialogue is snappy. The mustaches are top tier. You're having a good time. And then the third act happens. I'm not gonna say what happens, but the sound design alone will haunt my nightmares until I'm 90. It takes a sharp, violent turn into horror that is so abrupt it gave me whiplash. It's visceral, it's primal. It makes you realize that the desert is huge and scary and we should all just stay inside. It's a slow burn, like a fuse on a stick of dynamite that you forgot was lit. You're laughing at the banter, and then boom, traumatized. It is a genre-bending masterpiece that will make you never look at a cave the same way again. Okay, are you paranoid? Because you will be. This next one is for anyone who has ever moved to a new city and felt off. You know? Like, is that guy looking at me or am I just narcissistic? Wait, did you hear that? Hear what? Exactly. This movie is pure gaslighting distilled into a 90-minute anxiety attack. A woman moved to Bucharest with her boyfriend. She doesn't speak the language and she notices a guy in the building across the street just standing there, watching. The terror here is silence. It's in the empty hallways, the blurred faces in the grocery store, the boyfriend who just keeps saying, "Babe, you're imagining things." Ugh, it makes you want to scream at the screen. It captures that specific icy dread of not being believed. It's beautiful to look at. Cold blues, sharp shadows, but it feels suffocating. Micah Monroe is the queen of looking terrified, and she sells every moment of doubt. Is she crazy? Is there a killer? Is it just a lonely dude? The movie plays you like a fiddle. The ending? Oh, the ending is satisfying. It snaps like a rubber band. It's elegant, it's tense, and it will make you buy curtains. Heavy ones. Hey, quick break in the madness. If you are enjoying this spiral into cinematic insanity, do me a huge favor. Smash that subscribe button. Like, really smash it. Destroy it. And hit the like button while you're at it. It tells the algorithm that we have good taste and helps me buy more popcorn. Okay? Cool. Back to the void. Let's get chaotic. This movie is a puzzle box wrapped in a fever dream. We start in a house that looks like a doomsday bunker. A dad is keeping his little girl locked inside, telling her the outside world is dangerous. They will kill us. Who are they? We don't know. Is he protecting her? Is he crazy? Is it the apocalypse? The movie refuses to hold your hand. It throws you into this claustrophobic, sweaty little world and forces you to figure it out through the eyes of a 7-year-old. And then the door opens. The scope of this thing explodes. It goes from a tiny indie drama to a massive sci-fi thriller so fast your nose will bleed. The visuals get trippy, the stakes get huge, and the dad, played by Emil Hirsch, is vibrating with intensity. It's got this raw, scrappy energy that big studio movies just can't replicate. It feels dangerous, like the camera could break at any moment. It's about family, sure, but it's also about how absolutely terrifying it is to grow up and realize your parents might be lying to you. Or maybe they aren't. It's a mind bender that keeps escalating until the credits roll. Cosmic horror, Lovecraftian vibes, but without the Cthulhu tentacles. Mostly. This next film is about two brothers who escaped a UFO death cult years ago. They get a weird videotape and decide to go back for closure. Bad idea. Terrible idea. The vibe here is wrong. That's the only way to describe it. The sun looks too bright, the birds are too loud, the people are too nice. It feels like a dream you can't wake up from. It deals with time loops, invisible forces, and this gnawing sense of dread that is so much scarier than a monster jumping out of a closet. The directors are also the main actors, and they have this natural, bickering brother chemistry that grounds the whole thing. You feel like you're stuck in this weird desert purgatory with them. There is a scene involving a rope, just a rope, pulling into the sky. That is one of the most unsettling things I have ever seen. It's lo-fi, it's brainy, and it will leave you staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m. wondering if time is actually a circle. It is independent filmmaking at its absolute finest. Finally, the grand finale! We are getting on a train, baby, but not just any train, a perpetual motion train that never stops plowing through a frozen post-apocalyptic Earth. Outside, frozen death. Inside, class warfare. This movie is loud, it is messy, and it is visually spectacular. You have Chris Evans, Captain America himself, wielding an axe and eating protein blocks made of, well, let's not talk about what they're made of. The train is divided. The tail section is pure filth and misery. The front, sushi, raves, and fur coats. The movie is literally a journey from the back to the front, and every car is a new bizarre world. One minute you're in an axe fight, the next you're in a classroom where kids are singing propaganda songs, then you're in an aquarium? It's Whiplash City. Though the Swinton is in this wearing false teeth and glasses, giving a performance so unhinged it belongs in a museum. It's an action movie, but it's also a weirdly funny political satire. It's chaotic, it's violent, and it has this propulsive energy that just chugs along until the final explosive derailment. It is a masterpiece of dystopian weirdness. And exhale. There you go. 7 trips into the unknown, all free, all waiting for you right now. No excuses. Go watch them, get your brain scrambled, and then come back here and tell me in the comments which one messed you up the most. I'm betting on the Bone Cave, but maybe you're a train person. Who knows? I'm gonna go stare at a wall for 45 minutes to decompress. See you in the next one.